Hey everyone and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris and in today's video we are going to be talking about 22 hours, 9 minutes, and 43 seconds until we get Blue Evolution Vegeta, Royal Blue Vegeta's EZA. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be pretty amazing right here because this guy is going to be very, very devastating. Obviously, looking at him after his Z Awakening, he's a Pure Saiyans lead, the best Pure Saiyans lead at 170%, so that's going to be absolutely fabulous, being able to raise his attack and defense for a turn off a super attack, and then that ability to be able to just launch multiple super attacks, increase his defense, and then even once he transforms into his Blue Evolution state, he's going to be able to do a lot of crits, not to mention having essentially a 200% defense. So, a very good unit, somebody you're definitely going to want to get, not to mention the fact that, hey, guess what? We're going to get 33 stones off of this, which is going to be great. Now, with this EZA, the weakness is going to be Mastered Evolution. Now, that's going to be a little difficult for people to be able to do, just because we've only had the leader, Super Vegeta, return one time on Global. That's it. I am absolutely surprised that this guy was not on the banner. I think that that would have added so much more value to it, but I don't know when this guy's going to come back. I really don't. So it's going to be pretty interesting. We're going to have to see what happens to that. But otherwise, this is kind of slim pickings, especially for like some tech units. Right here, you pretty much have your majority Pure Saiyans for the techs. I mean, you can make a pretty decent team. I mean, this guy right here I love, absolutely. I mean, the Super Saiyan God Blue Vegeta, just because of the fact that I haven't built for full additionals. He could change orbs, he could do a lot of different things that way, be pretty devastating, which obviously could turn around and boost up the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and then easily being able to turn around and become his Majin Vegeta counterpart. Then you have this guy right here with his EZAs. He can be able to boost if you've got at least 2 Vegeta family units on the team. Not to mention this guy right here is going to turn around and also be a pretty hard hitter. And then obviously Super Saiyan 3 of Goku. So not really a ton. I mean, we're going to have to kind of go around, probably throw on a handful of off colored units. Just obviously want to definitely stay away from any of the strength units. But one thing that I think could actually help people out, because they're going to have a lot of them, is going to be doing the Mastered Evolution, yet on the extreme side. A lot of people are going to have the AGL Golden Frieza. Perhaps they may or may not have the Tech Golden Frieza, and then the Transforming Frieza is going to be 3 units, going to be very nice. So we'll take a look at that as well. But otherwise, if you wanted to run Pure Saiyans, you know, taking a look here, as we wait for my slow computer to turn around and get everything to kind of load up. But obviously the Pure Saiyan side of things, you can really do some devastation. Obviously being able to have the Gogeta, or Tech Gogeta on the team, that's going to obviously be able to help with the Pure Saiyans, not to mention a handful of other units. I mean, if you have some of these other things going on, it's definitely going to help. And then, you know, hey, there you go. That could be your master right there with Caulifla. She's going to be able to dodge all of the attacks and do a lot of damage that way. And then you could also turn around knowing that he is Pure Saiyans and able to turn around and be Universal Survival Saga. If you turn around and throw on Kale and Caulifla LR, then you're going to be able to do a lot that way as well, being able to really kind of launch a lot of different stuff that way. So you could probably make a pretty halfway decent Universe 6 Pure Saiyans team and do some damage that way. So there's actually a little bit more here with the text that you're going to be able to do. Now, this guy right here is obviously going to be, like I said before, a little bit of the secret weapon, 130 lead, and then consistently being able to raise his attack and defense, give back some health in case you're having some troubles there. But then anybody that's going to be a tech, a tech extreme unit is definitely going to help out. And then here are just some of the other units here that you could run as well. They're going to be Terrifying Conquerors. The fact you can have Goldo on the list along with the Ginyu Force, definitely helping out if you happen to have Demon King Piccolo. Orb Changers, going to be able to do quite a bit of damage that way. And even though they're not going to get the full effect, it's the fact that they are going to be tech is really going to be what helps you out quite a bit there. It's just pick Terrifying Conquerors because, you know, there's so many different units you can run, but those are 2 units that are free to play that a lot of people seem to have and are pretty decent after Goldo's EZA and be able to at least get you through some later state, get you up to the later stages with his ability to stun and lower attack and defense. So, pretty good. I mean, nothing too exciting on it, you know, or needing to go into a whole lot more in depth. If I get an opportunity to run a couple different teams, the more I've been looking at it and thinking about it, I think you could easily run a Pure Saiyans team and not have too much of a trouble. I mean, you're always going to have a Pure Saiyans leader where you're obviously going to turn around and get the Blue Evolution. You can run him on the team and be able to get some extra damage and stuff that way with that 150 across the board. Then once he gets to level 30, to where you're really probably going to be struggling on some of the different levels, you're going to be able to turn around and have him really help you out with a 170 lead, even though you may not have the rest of his passive active. So, otherwise, that's going to be it. That's going to be today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down, hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell so you're notified each and every time that I'm uploading a new video. But otherwise, that's it. That's going to be today's video. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.